Important tools for a law enforcement officer is the patrol car, so cadets at the North Mississippi Law Enforcement Training Center go through intensive training.
Yeah, tonight in part 5 of True Blue, WCBI's Allie Martin looks at what the cadets must pass before they get behind the wheel.
With Class B-54 now past the halfway point, instructors and cadets head to the Lee County Agri Center, where the north parking lot becomes a driving course. Over a 3-day period, cadets start with simple drills such as backing up.
Like I tell them, backing's one of the things that'll get an officer quicker than anything because of the inattention.
Instructors then set up the big course, the second day of driving class, and cadets go through it again and again and again.
Typically, true to life stuff, we try to do a lot of, we do some offsets as far as like doing some higher speed turns. We do a lot of slower speed stuff. We do some 90-degree turns to where they had to come to almost a complete stop. We do some avoidance drills. We do lane changes. We do turnarounds. And then at the very end, what they have to do is come to a controlled stop and make a good solid braking. And to simulate those last 3 cones, we always tell them simulate a brick wall. So stop before you get to the wall, and that's kind of the kicker. They may go all the way through the course. When they hit that one cone, that's the no-goes.
Law enforcement officers spend more time in their cars than anywhere else, so mastering this course is vital for their safety and the public's.
In an emergency situation, you know, we want to get there as fast as we can. Get there and make sure that we're going to help somebody that needs helping. But we also want to do it as safe as we can, because one of the last things we leave them with is you're no good to somebody if you can't make it to the scene.
The 3 cadets we've been following through this academy all agreed the driving course was much tougher than they expected.
Probably the toughest part, I would say, is when you're used to driving with your hands on top of the wheel, putting your hands at the bottom. That was a pretty big adjustment. It just gives you a little bit more control. You don't have as far as to go as you do if your hands are on top of the wheel. Also, you can just kind of shuffle the wheel a little, and it goes a little bit faster than if you're at the top of the wheel.
The most challenging part of the course was the 90-degree turn and just learning how to control the vehicle through the turn and where to look as you're going through the turn.
Importance of this, you know, I think all police officers need to take this course because you need to know how to drive, you know, in case you're in pursuit or something like that. You need to make sure, you know, you get in your car, learn what it can do and what it can't do. So it's very important that you know this.
As week 9 wraps up, cadets in Class B-54 have learned that law enforcement driving is far different from driving citizens do on a daily basis, and they're now ready to take their training and knowledge to the streets. In Verona, I'm Allie Martin, WCBI News.
Having ridden with some law enforcement in some high-speed situations, they are some really good drivers. Tomorrow, in the final part of True Blue, Allie takes us to the one day that makes it all the hard work worth it, graduation.